Hello everybody, welcome back. As you see, we have some flour laid out here on my counter. We're going to try pasta. I tried yesterday with a different recipe. It did not work out, so I'm not giving up. I'm going to do it again today and see how this works. So we have all-purpose flour, 2 cups. And we have a little section right here dug out to put 2 large eggs, and 3 egg yolks. I'm going to take my fork, whisk the eggs together first. That's what I'm going to do first. Then I'm going to start incorporating a little bit of flour. But I don't want to break my walls because I am on the counter and I do not want to have this run all over the place. I am going to dig this out a little bit bigger. I will show my failed attempt. Oh, I hope I do this right and I don't end up with a mess all over my counter and down my floor. And main reason it failed is because it was liquidy. Not liquidy. It was too wet. It would not come together as a good cohesive dough. It was just way too wet the whole time. And I'm just going to keep adding flour in. Again, not breaking my walls. A sheet pan here, and I'm going to dust with flour. Then I'm going to dust my counter with flour. And I'm just going to cut a section of this off. Then I'm going to wrap this back up while I work with this piece of dough. Okay, we don't need quite that much flour. take my pizza cutter. First thing I'm going to do is cut this more into a square. And then I'm going to cut my noodles. Ooh, that one was too thick. Okay, these are surely not all cut perfectly, but and sprinkle some flour over them. And there's my first little nest of noodles. And I'm just going to continue doing this. And then I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, this is how my finished pasta looks. And I'm cooking it in this sauce because I'm making homemade Tuscan chicken pasta. So this is where my pasta is going to be cooked at. And I'm getting ready to drop it in. I'm just waiting on the sauce to come up to a gentle boil, which it's getting there. It's close. So excuse the mess on the stove. This is a messy dish. Alright, now that it's up to a gentle boil, I'm going to drop my pasta in. And I'm going to gently stir it around in here.
What's all this? An extra layer of protection. Protection from what? Sweetie.
And I'm going to bring this up to another boil and let it cook, and I will show you what it looks like when it's done. Here is how it's looking so far. It's actually looking pretty good. And I'll show you the finish when it's done, and I'll taste it for you. Okay, here is how the finished dish looks, and I'm going to give it a taste. I've never had homemade pasta, so we shall see.
What? It's a magazine for today's woman. Hey, I was about to find out what turned a man on. Where'd you get this? Heather, I traded a fruit roll for it.
Well, this is going in the garbage.
You sure? It's got some great tips on how to spice up your marriage.
My marriage is fine, thank you. And you are not to bring filth like this into our house again.
That's not fair.
That is really good
Dirty stuff all the time
and
you
worth
don't say anything.
the time and effort that it took to make the pasta.
Look at his desk.
If you want to see how I do the Tuscan chicken, the sauce, and everything, then just let me know and I will do that.
Goodness. Oh,
Until next time,
oh my.
I hope everyone stays well and has a very good day, evening, morning, whatever time it is where you're at. And I will see you next time. Bye.